Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. My name is Muhammad Haziq Aiman bin Kamarul Azwan, matric number AN240081. We are from group 3. Now I will present our project, which is op-amp audio tone control system. For the first page, as you can see, we have 4 group member. For the second page is our content. We have 7 content. The first one is introduction. The second one is circuit design. Next, engineering calculations, simulation procedures, analysis and findings, engineering evaluation, and the last one is conclusion. We start with the introduction. The main purpose of this project is to design and simulate an audio tone control circuit. This circuit allows the user to adjust 3 important audio functions. First, bass control to increase or decrease low frequency sounds. Next, treble control to adjust high frequency sounds. The third one is master gain control to control the overall volume of the audio signal. We select the TL072 operational amplifier because it has several good characteristics such as high input impedance, low noise performance, and wide bandwidth. These features make the op-amp suitable for audio applications and help produce better sound quality. For the objective and scope, the first objective is to combine the theoretical knowledge of op-amp with active filter circuits to process audio signal. The second objective is to simulate the circuit using Proteus and analyze its performance, including frequency response, voltage gain, and output waveforms. Finally, we evaluate the circuit performance by considering factors such as signal distortion, stability, and noise sensitivity.
Okay. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. My name is Muhammad Aslam bin Muhammad Bandrang, and I will explain about the circuit design. The circuit design, the topology and architecture for the circuit function as an active audio equalizer based on the basic Bazendol topology. Triple network use a 56 nanofarad capacitor and 1 kilo ohm potentiometer as a RV1 to isolate the and control high frequency within the feedback loop. Okay, base network use 2.2 microfarad capacitor and 5 kilo ohm potentiometer as a RV2 to indicate maximum low frequency, boost and cut capability. Master gain 100 kilo ohm potential RV3 act as a voltage divider at the output stage to control overall volume without entering the bass and treble balance. Okay, dekat sini dalam data ni basically kita ada 3 jenis control, iaitu bass yang di atas sekali dengan kapasitor diparallelkan 2 kapasitor iaitu 56 nanofarad. Yang bawah sekali kita ada bass control lah. Kat bawah ni bass control. Bass control. Lepas tu kita ada last sekali sebelum output tu kita ada gain lah. Macam speaker kan, biasa speaker ada satu yang kawal semua tu. So gain kat situ lah, yang ujung sekali. Lepas tu bass dia yang bawah, yang atas tu treble lah. Bass ni akan amplify bass ni akan amplify low frequency, yang gain ni pula yang treble pula akan amplify high frequency. Okay. Lepas tu kalau gain ni pula, kalau kita offkan dia kosong, dia akan ni lah. Dia akan dia akan dia akan benarkan semua output tu lalu lah. Tapi kalau kita tinggikan dia jadi 100, dia akan ni dia akan ke groundkan semua output. So kita punya input tak dapat apa-apa lah. Itu saja. Gain kat sini dia terbalik. Sepatutnya kat sini kalau kosong dia akan benarkan output. Kalau 100 dia akan bawa output tu ke ground. Macam tu lah. Dia terbalik kat sini. Sepatutnya 100 kan. 100 maksimum lah sepatutnya. Tapi saya buat terbalik kat sini. Okay. Itu saja untuk circuit design. Terima kasih.
Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. My name is Muhammad Haziq Aiman bin Kamarul Azwan. Matric number AN240081. Now I will explain the calculation part. First, the reactance analysis at 10 kHz. For the best stage, we use a capacitor value of 2.2 microfarad. The capacitive reactance is calculated using the formula Xc equals to 1/2 pi Fc. By substituting the values of frequency and capacitance, we get 7.234 ohm. This value is very small, which means the capacitor behave almost like a short circuit at 10 kHz. Because of this low reactance, the capacitor allows high frequency signals to pass easily. Therefore, the circuit response is mainly controlled by the treble network, and the bass effect becomes less significant at this frequency. This calculation proves that our tone control circuit works according to the frequency characteristic that we design. Next, slew rate verification. The slew rate is important because it shows the maximum speed at which output voltage of the operational amplifier can change. For a sine wave signal, the minimum required slew rate is calculated using this formula. SR equals to 2 pi f V peak, where the frequency equals to 10 kHz and the V peak equals to 10 volt. After calculation, the required slew rate is 0.628 voltage per microsecond. The TL072 operational amplifier has a much higher slew rate than this value, so it can operate properly without distortion. Next, the TL072 is supplied by a plus minus 12 volt DC supply, and its output saturation voltage is approximately plus minus 11 volts. To avoid clipping, the maximum voltage gain is calculated as AV 11/10 equals to 1.1. This means the circuit can only provide a small additional gain before the output signal reach saturation. In conclusion, the slew rate requirement is satisfied, and the circuit can operate correctly at 10 kHz without significant distortion or clipping.
Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. My name is Amirul Azim Azmi, matrix number AN240033. So for the simulation procedure, we use Proteus with TL072 OPM. A 10 kHz sine wave with 1 volt peak to peak was applied. 3 tests were performed: frequency response, gain response, and also the waveform observation. For the frequency response shows that the bass control mainly affects low frequencies, while the treble control mainly affects high frequencies. At 10 kHz, the treble control has the greatest effect. Next, we test the gain by adjusting the RV3. As the gain increase, the output voltage also increase. However, setting the gain to high causes clipping because the TL072 has an output voltage limit. Finally, we observe the waveforms. Under normal condition, the output remain a clean sine wave. At high gain and treble setting, the output become clipped, which cause distortion. This agrees with the theoretical analysis.
Okay, Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. My name is Hafiq Hafizuddin and my matrix number is CN240238. And now I will talk about the analysis and finding for this project. So for the simulation result confirmed that the TLO72 audio tone control circuit perform effectively as a bass, treble and gain control amplifier. The frequency response show that the bass control mainly affect low frequency signal, while the treble control has a stronger effect on high frequency signal. So the demonstrating proper separation of audio spectrum, the gain control provide stable and adjustable amplification with the output voltage while increasing as the gain setting was raised. So the waveform analysis also indicate that the output remain sinusoidal and distortion free under the normal operation condition. So slight clipping was observed only when both gain uh, uh, I would say treble were set to maximum due to output voltage limitation of the TL072. Overall, the circuit achieved the intended objective of frequency adjustment and signal amplification and stable audio performance for low power application. Okay, next I will talk about our engineering evaluation. So the design of the TLR072 audio tone control circuit involved balancing several engineering traits to achieve high audio quality and stable performance. The gain was limited to approximately uh, minus plus 12 dB to provide effective bass and treble adjustment while preventing excessive distortion and output clipping. A balance between bandwidth and circuit stability was achieved by adding compensation capacitor to suppress high frequency oscillation and reduce electromagnetic noise without affecting the audible frequency range. So in addition, logarithmic and audio temper pointer meter were selected instead of linear type of provide smoother and more natural bass and treble adjustment that's better match human hearing. So this design decision improved the circuit performance, stability and overall user experience.
So untuk conclusion, project outcome. The project successfully bridge theoretical mathematical formula which practical additive filter network to create operational additive Bazendal topology. Simulation data prove the system reliability process, fluctuating audio signal delivery the robust output within minimal degradation across the audible spectrum. The design demonstrate how operational amplifier can be harnessed and high fidelity consumer analog signal processing by priority mitigating real world constraint. Untuk conclusion ni kita orang punya simulation ni dapatlah tunjuk macam mana apabila frekuensi tinggi setting kita pada apa namanya bass macam mana gain dia. So kita orang dapatlah semua tu untuk conclusion. Okay, itu saja untuk conclusion. Terima kasih.